see him back at this stage against a character and a player like Lima, and the Sephiroth is coming out. I maybe thought the Cloud in an alternative world, but yeah, definitely a rare matchup. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, one that Ned will probably have to be familiar with to prosper in this bracket because there are quite a few Bayonettas. Actually, we were looking at some of the character breakdown. Lima already starting off with a pretty hot 63%. But again, yeah, there's like 4 Bayos in this top 32, which is a crazy number versus representation of the character.
Absolutely insane ratio, right? And there's a lot of qualities that Lima likes, and Bayo likes in fighting a Sephiroth, right? Light character, you'll get those confirmed. You're tall and an easy target, but you do have the range. You usually do a Sephiroth, you don't have the frame data, so you have to position your hits correctly, but that's something Ned's done his entire career, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely been a precision-based player more than anything, and we'll see if he's going to be able to maneuver around. These forward tilts are going to be great for closing that space against Lima, so he's not going to be able to get these free heel slides in or easy ABKs. They're at a great angle, but also perfect distance for Ned to set up those forward tilts.
Yeah, I like how Ned is very comfortable at ledge, knowing, okay, on stage, actually, Bayo can get a lot going, so if I just kind of stay and just poke at the Bayonetta until I see the right opportunity, that actually might be the safer option. Getting the sweet spot back or not, not exactly easy to land, especially on someone as mobile as Lima. Okay, tech chase here. One to the roll in. Good patience from Lima. Ned not going to give it to him for now. But yeah, so far just trading blows in this stock 1.
Just outside of the range for that back air to come through. Absolutely could have been a stock, and that's why Lima is still fiending for it. Porter going to set up an offstage situation, going really low to try to set something up here. Sephiroth can not make it back. That's crazy.
Yeah, after the second one, you knew you're a little bit too far. His recovery is pretty versatile, but the distance is limited at certain spots. And now this is a little scary. Bayo with rage. If you get Lima of all people one opening here, it can be your end. The heel slide is how you do it. The reverse up air into what? Only 28. You're lucky for that. And nice up tilt to just retaliate there.
Yeah, taking big advantage of that additional special landing lag. Lima not converting off the combo and even dropping to a position where you lose the stock because of it. Ned, great presence of mind. And chilling at 46% is not too bad here.
And I love just counter hitting Bayo in those spots, right? They're going to get the initial damage, but if you DI correctly and just put a hitbox on your own, you're going to be able to reversal the Bayo in those great situations. Ned, being a veteran of multiple games, is definitely going to know that. But however, Lima getting out to a strong start too. Oh God, a little bit too low. You're scaring me, Ned.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Wing is now active. Maybe not for long. It's gone. And now Lima doesn't have to worry about any of that extra damage or speed that Ned has access to.
And that's one of the problems people have with Sephiroth as a character, right? He's related around this comeback mechanic, but you just can't live long enough half the time to be able to utilize it, right?
Yeah, I mean, and in some cases, maybe at 80%, you're not worried about death, but Lima pulling out that the witch time, absolutely a way to end a stock early.
All right, but still getting a solid amount of percentage here, but this is a really strong lead, as so hard to track down Lima when he's flowing like this. But Ned, I still see him not abandoning the game plan. He's still staying very, very patient here. What I like to see is definitely not going to press buttons too quickly. Got the ledge trap here. How do you keep Lima in the corner?
Man, Lima just dancing all around Ned. Not going to be stuck in a corner any amount of time.
Yeah, it's just so hard to track down with Sephiroth's limited activity he has on his hitboxes, tracking down the Bayonetta, but he is getting a few hits in here. But I love the stalling from Lima, gonna make it as hard as possible to get that juggle, but still Ned maintaining a strong advantage state so far.
Yeah, holding this ledge, waits for that ABK, beautiful parry on the Nair on the way down, and the same way we saw that last stock drop. Hold on, Lima's got something started here. Great DI from Ned, making it a very awkward conversion after the double ABK.
Yeah, I mean, I love Ned's defense so far. I feel like Lima's converted solidly, but not as hard as you see him against other players. So I feel like Ned definitely doing the right DI in the situations. But okay, now up throws, how you get started as Sephiroth. Get the opponent above you. But Lima just needs one solid confirm here. Could be spelled doom for the Sephiroth player. But okay, Nair there. How can we net something a little bit more if you're Ned?
Yeah, it really has not been any huge conversions. And Sephiroth's not like a big combo character, but it's been lacking in the damage department.
Yeah, but slowly but surely, he's always been a little behind this entire game. He's slowly worked his way back. And with rage, you get a smash attack possible. You have a lot of range on that, and maybe even a dare, right? You can still take the stock earlier than Bayo.
Okay, we do get the conversion, but not enough to finish it. Ned's still holding on.
That's the Bayo classic, but not going to do it. But now we see the ledge trapping from Bayonetta, the activity on that Nair. So patient is Lima, knowing the ledge drop is jumping, couldn't punish, but maybe you're looking for the jab if you're Lima a forward throw. It's kind of a ways to close out the stock, but once again, all it takes is one up smash or F smash at the right point, and you are exploding if you're Bayonetta.
I feel like even up tilt might do it here. I mean, we've seen with this amount of rage, that's been the stock ender for the past 2 for Ned so far.
Yeah.
So Lima's got to be careful here.
And you have
Walking across.
Wing. Oh, gonna get the air dodge. That's still not gonna
Down
kill
throw.
from there though. So you're still really scared if you're Lima here. If Ned can find himself back to center stage, that's gonna be huge percent.
Yeah.
And now up tilt will definitely do it now. A back air. So many with Wing, you're just feeling pretty good right now, actually.
Honestly, yeah, it's just stray hits that Ned needs to get the stock done. Lima's going to have to be a little bit more precise with it.
Yeah, the back air seems to be the option he wants to vouch for, but the forward tilt will do it too. So much scrambling for both players. They're definitely feeling the nerves. Both of them one hit away from death.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the pressure is on. Ned with the commanding position. Lima not biting on any of these empty hops.
It's terrifying, man. When Sephiroth has Wing, he can put a lot of pressure in front of you. Okay, that's got to be it, right?
Surely
No, not even
quite.
close. But oh my gosh, 223. The Bayonetta arthritis is real right now if you're Lima. And
There
that,
you go.
yeah, you were gonzo.
You get one grab, forward throw, killed way earlier than 223. But finally, it took all of that perseverance to get the grab at that edge.
And that's one thing about even commentating pulls yesterday from commentating like this level.
Yeah.
The patience at last talk from these guys is absolutely outstanding. You would have seen so many players overcommit at one point, crack early. Both of them so solid in those situations. It's just amazing to watch, man.
Yeah, I saw it myself. There were many times where as soon as they see that red percent, they're like, all right, it's time to become a C-stick warrior and smash attack my way to victory. But we didn't see that here. We saw, like you said, presence of mind, patience out of these players, and honed in on their win condition.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was one hell of an end of sequence to watch. But of course, Lima gonna claim that claim 1, get that counter pick advantage. PS2 will be where we return though. Very neutral stage, of course, and I feel like you want to. Okay, that's gonna catch the jump. But wait, the classic we Lima SD. Do we even need to say it? It's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah, it's a stock for the stock gods. You must pay.
Death taxes Lima SD, baby.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen, bro.
I mean, I love the idea. If you're able to connect that dab kick there, you are absolutely taking a stock at about 30%. And either way, you're taking a stock at that low. It's just, who is it? Isn't it or Lima's?
Yeah, exactly. But now you're going to give Ned the lead. And we saw how solid he was even behind on maintaining his hit scroll. So now you give him a lead. Okay, that's not. Oh, the tech. No. Oh, he's still going to come back. And actually, Lima avoiding the hit. That could have been bad for him as well, but. Okay.
Okay, this time turning around, as I'm going to finish this combo on stage, not worry about any more off-stage silliness.
Yeah, but this is a perfect situation for Sephiroth. You have Wing and you're ahead. You have the world as your oyster right now.
Yeah, no longer a comeback mechanic, but a pull-ahead mechanic. And
The
here we are.
accuracy there was so good from Ned.
Ooh, yeah, we didn't have the distance. We got sniped out of our double jump there, so we just had ABK, up special, and an air dodge and a dream.
Yep, and that dream becoming a nightmare quickly for Lima right now. 3-1 against such a strong fortress as Ned defensively. So,
yeah. And one thing we didn't really touch on, there are a lot of characteristics about Sephiroth that Bayo does enjoy going into. Like you mentioned, lightweight, a little bit tall. So we do have easier access to connecting some of these moves, but we lack the ability to really edge guard this character safely. You don't often want to challenge Sephiroth heavily off stage. And that is a huge way that Bayo closes out stock. So that's going to make it hard for this comeback to happen.
yeah, you're going to need to catch the jump first, right? If you catch the jump, maybe you can make something happen, but as long as he has access to the up B2, it is very, like you said, perilous for Lima to challenge that. Going for the witch time, kind of knowing he needed it, to get the momentum back, but still, solid percentage gap was closed there by Lima so far. And the back air almost... Okay, I left the guns for extra... He's going to catch, as you said, edge guarding well. Most people can, but it looks like Lima can run that a little bit. Dang.
So the 2 terribly unfortunate misses for Lima where the Nair sent the wrong way in the blast zone. Down air hitting from behind, not finishing off Ned. Lima did a great job of covering this percent, but not quite enough right now. Ned is just holding on forever.
Oh, that's going to be... No, it's not going to be it, but the up air definitely does it, antagonizing him at the exact correct space. Only 33%. This was looking pretty hopeless for Lima, but his comeback factor as a player is insane, and this is why Ned, luckily, though, DIing for his life, getting back to center stage.
It's crazy that there was no punishment on all of that special landing lag, but Ned finally does find a counter hit. Bayo, once again, taking Ned for a ride.
Oh, that air dodge, man. Lima was so ready for it. He immediately attacked from nowhere. Soon get the stock, but man, I love how bloodthirsty Lima is, man. That's got to be feeling very, very nervous.
Absolutely a shark out here at the Kalahari.
Oh, no stage spike situation. That's so strange, but luckily Ned not panicking, not doing a weird air dodge or anything.
Presence of mind, holding strong. Lima now ahead in the percent, but we have wing active. Ned's right where he wants to be, holding this ledge. That back air absolutely could end it all.
Oh my gosh, the juggle situation gets the bear. Now forward throw. Okay, Lima going for the crazy witch hunter, trying to catch the up B, but not going to find it. 132, but we see how composed Ned is in this situation, knowing that you need a clean hit as Bayonetta, and with the wing active, you're still comfortable here, but he still can't find center stage right now.
Oh, sliding in, not going to get the strong hit of that F-tilt. Wing is still here.
The roll in, and he's going to find the bear. He's going to be too fast with it, but he's still living. Ned's so hard to kill in a lot of these spots. Ooh, forward airs his way back.
Once again, terrifying ledge trap scenario. Lima managing to use these platforms to great effect to get away from these forward air, back air, and F-tilt ranges.
Lima's throwing out these air dodges very nervously, but Ned unable to pull the trigger. That one's definitely going to do it. I feel like as patient as Ned has been, I would like to see maybe one air and up smash, maybe one just kind of aggressive play to cover, because he was kind of hanging around those platforms. I feel like Ned maybe trying to get the right hit, but maybe need to go a little more all in there.
You might be right. It feels like he has been covering a very specific range, right? That forward tilt, that back air have a lot of horizontal range, but the hitboxes are so skinny and specific in what they are covering. Lima has been taking advantage of that in flying just above them, going to the platforms, kind of spacing out that range. Up smash could cover quite a bit of that distance where Lima has been playing around trying to escape these ledge traps. So even if not up smash, something like a nair, something else to cover that space and say, hey, Lima, you can't play freely here, could be huge.
Yeah, and it's going to really hurt, right? Because we had the SD, and we haven't seen that all set from Lima, but finally going to open up game 3 with the 0-to-death. Sephiroth just falls into a combo like that so easily, and now, after relinquishing that game 2 lead, is not looking good for the Midwesterner here.
Yeah, that has been a solid start for Lima, similar to what he was looking for in the last game, but this time working out for him. That gotta reiterate, last game was very close down to the wire. Lima took it after SDing at near 0. Yeah. This is a tough hill to climb for Ned. Forward smash coming out. That's another thing we have seen none of and could be big. Yeah. There we go.
Let's start swinging for the fences, right? You're down 2-0. We need to start getting aggressive. And as punishable as those attacks are, they cover so much space. At least make Lima threaten, right? It's like, oh, he might do this, right? Make him a little bit more hesitant. Because you got to slow down Lima somewhat, because if you don't, he's just going to advance to you to demise.
Yeah, and it's not even as risky as it has to be sometimes with you having armor when you have wing on these smash attacks. So sometimes you can just let him rip.
Yeah, 144. We see how pesky Ned has been to kill, though, in the right spot, so I am not putting this out yet for him to come back, but still, Lima in a good situation right now. And we see the backers coming out. We see a jab here. That's definitely going to do it. Newly, obviously, buffed a while ago, and that buff has paid dividends for this character's meta. 2-1 here. We're looking at a 3-0 and a handshake.
Yeah, looking at a situation that is going to be just mountainous to climb for Ned. No wing active yet on this last stock. He's going to have to earn it. They're taking a bit of damage. A lot of percent, though. That's kind of the combo game that we have been missing out on so far this set. Ned pulling out all the stops as he needs to, and his back is against the wall.
Yeah, the strings were very solid, like you said. Got a quick, pretty much 80 unanswered. And now the up smash coming out. Looks like he may be hearing us in the player cam, knowing we're going to need something explosive. But this stock has been insanely well produced if you're Ned. I mean, getting very, very good percentage unanswered. So if we can keep this up, maybe get under 50, we'll be in good shape here.
I really don't love that Ned just kind of gave up the entire stage there to Lima. And now Lima, from taking center, was able to push Ned in the corner. A little bit of percent, didn't quite get the viewers looking for to fully extend, but I mean, this is a great spot if you're Lima.
This is an amazing spot, and yeah, I mean, getting the double parry gets the punish, but still not going to do it from the other side of the stage. If we're Ned, we need something fast, or Lima's just going to close this out. Okay, wing is finally active. Finally, Ned's like, okay, I was waiting on this forever, and now the comeback factor is real.
Right, 72%. It's a good amount, but it's not, it's not completely out of the question that Ned's able to make this return.
Okay, gonna find his way back. Like you mentioned, wedge trapping Bayonetta can be so challenging because of the reversals like this if you are not on point. And now, now you're at the percentage where Jav is gonna be a threat, Backer's gonna do it. Up throwing, once the juggle, not gonna find him, but yeah. How perfectly can Net play this? He's gonna go into that witch time. Lima's been doing that for forever for good reason, and a quick 3-0.
Yeah, beautiful gameplay. Honestly, on both ends, there was, like we mentioned, a lot of patience and resilience and